That's you.
This is a big one. You go first.
Okay. When did we first meet?
Oh,
We're going back a long time.
do you know what? Like the thing that comes to mind is, do you remember like there was a country champs and then there was like another comp before state level?
Oh, like CA Cup.
No.
Or 19. I can't. We've played a lot of cricket. I just think of ACT under 17s. We weren't good enough to get picked for New South Wales back in the day. But we played for ACT and under 17s. So that was in Canberra.
That was we both kept.
We've both kept, we both bowled, we both batted. I don't think we won many games of cricket,
No.
but I do remember that was back in like 2000 and...
Maybe 11?
No, like
earlier. We're at school?
2008, 2009, under 17.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, I reckon.
I reckon that's a while ago.
All right. Do you remember the first time you played against me?
Oh, no.
Memorable. It would have
been my debut game for Queensland at AB. You were playing for ACT.
Was it a 50 or a T20?
T20. It was a game that ended in a draw and then went to a super over, and then it was a tie in the super over, and then it was a count back and we won on sixes because Jess Jonathan hit a 6.
That's right, because it was only 1-6.
Only 1-6. So that was 2000. That was 11th of the 11th, 2011. That was my debut.
Oh, wow.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because you debuted earlier.
Yeah.
And I did.
Yeah.
You were the season before?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
A long time ago. What is something you would take from my cricket game?
Ooh. Well, definitely your power hitting.
I've seen you hit a boundary.
A boundary. I've seen you hit Sophie Devine for 3 sixes in a row.
Okay.
What are some of your first memories in WBBL?
Oh, WBBL 1, we played a double header at Junction against the Stars, and Meg Lanning pumped us in one game and then pumped us in the second game. That was my first memory of the Big Bash. Welcome to WBBL. Meg was killing it. Like, she was just annihilating everyone that she come up against. Like, she was in red hot form. But like, I just remember like there was a big hype around it. Like, we thought it was going to be a pretty cool comp.
Yeah.
And look what it's turned out to be.
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting.
Ooh.
Yeah. What has been your favourite moment in the lime green so far, Miss OG?
I definitely like not just winning the title in the hub, but the hub itself. Like, I think it kind of really defined our culture. There's a lot of stuff that we kind of use off field still today from that hub. So I think that kind of really, just created a lot of really great memories. I got to know like Rach Chains really well, Heather Knight really well, where I don't think I would have if we didn't have that hub environment.
It was a pretty cool experience considering the circumstances. I think we also made it like lots of fun. I think we stole Heather Knight's mattress and put it down the stairwell so she didn't have a bed to sleep on. We had Nerf guns. We cling wrapped the elevator so that people wouldn't run into it when they walked out of it.
We cling wrapped someone to a chair and then put them in the elevator.
And then had Nerf guns against their head like they were held hostage. We just had lots of fun that year. I reckon that's what contributed to that win.
Definitely.
Very, very cool experience.
Yeah. We won WBBL 06 together. What do you remember about that day?
Well, the Melbourne Stars won the toss and decided to have a bat, which was the most rogue decision I've ever seen because the pitch had a good green tinge on it and we rolled them. Like, it was they had been hot favourites through the whole comp. We were the underdogs going in, and to rattle them the way we did, it was just an amazing experience. And then the celebrations after in the hub, had to pick Batesy up off the floor a couple of times at the end of the night.
I reckon that haunts Meg to this day, that toss.
That toss? Sorry, Meg. Right. What are your thoughts on being the only two from our team to have played in WBBL 01?
It's pretty surreal when you think about it. Like, especially you and I, like, we kind of came from the sticks a little bit. Like, we grew up tough, and to be able to not just play 1 year, but to play 10 years and watch cricket grow to what it is now, like, you can't really articulate. You know, people would be like, oh, what's changed over the years? And you'd be like, well, how much time do you have? Like, it's pretty surreal to be sitting here and thinking of the likes of like Alex Blackwell, you know, Renee Fell, Rach Chains, who, you know, got to do it in the back end, but they didn't get to do it for a long time. So it's pretty awesome.
It also means that we're really old.
More importantly, we're really old. All right. Okay, two-part question.
Oh, here we go.
Have you enjoyed your time in the lime green, and why has it been better than your time in the teal?
Yes, I've had a nice split, 50-50, 5 years with the Heat, 5 years with the Thunder. I have won 2 titles with the Heat, but to come and do what we did for 06, that was probably like the highlight, same as what yours was. I think the group, the way that we've come together as a really young squad, and we've had lots of ups and downs, but I've probably enjoyed the challenge of that rather than just being a youngster in the Heat, now being that senior player. That's probably been the biggest challenge, is just to adapt to the ebbs and flows of T20 cricket, because it can be hard some days. But I've enjoyed that challenge. Like, it's been really exciting, and I love the lime green black. It's my favourite colour. Yeah.
That's right.
Out of the 100 wickets you've taken for the Thunder, which has been your favourite along the way? Come on, you got a couple of people in your pocket there.
Yeah, look, I do enjoy getting a few people out a fair few times, but the first one, like, and a bit of a cliche, but the first ever wicket I took was actually Mitch. You know, it was again when we didn't know what the Big Bash was going to be. Like, you know, we were out in Penrith, Howell Oval.
Hot day.
Hot day. You know, and like, I was just a kid back then, so to be able to bowl the first over of Big Bash and to be able to take the wicket of Midge was pretty special.
Come on, you know, how many times have you got around? A few.
Sorry, Maggie. Oh, me.
That's you. Yeah.
What do the next 10 seasons of Big Bash look like?
Oh. If you see how far the game's gone from 1 to 10, 10 to 20 is probably going to be even bigger. I think we'll play in bigger stadiums, hopefully have more people watching the game. You look at how much social media's played a big factor in it, like, it's only going to get bigger and bigger. Hopefully a few more bucks for the kids, probably when we're long gone sitting on the hill watching, but I think just it's our shop front. Like, everyone's going to want to play in the WBBL, hopefully more international players coming over. Having a slightly more condensed season, you know, just see what happens. We'll see what 10 games look like this year, and it might stay 10, it might go back, we might want to play more Big Bash, but 10 years is a long time.
Yeah, it would be crazy to see what it actually...
We'll be on the hill.
We will be on the hill.
Yelling and screaming.
With a water.
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I'm done.